YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another pickups video for you here. A lot of interesting stuff, and I'm also going to give you a very hopefully brief look at my cleaning station, which you can kind of see in the corner of the picture here. But I'll give you a brief tour of that a little later on as well. So I'll get started on my pickups immediately. The first thing that I picked up was this right here, which is a Skylander. It's just in time for the holiday season. Jolly Bumble Blast, kind of looks like Santa Claus outfit on him there. Pretty cool overall. Here's what regular Bumble Blast looks like. If you're not too familiar with Skylanders, that's regular Bumble Blast. So it's just a reposing of the same one. Like they're in the same, it's not reposing actually, they're in the same position. It's just a different paint job on him. But he actually appears like that in the game, which is super cool because the Pumpkin Eye Brawl did not, which kind of sucked really because I was pretty excited. I thought you were being chucking like pumpkin heads at people or shooting lasers at a pumpkin eye kind of thing, but it didn't actually work out that way for the Halloween Pumpkin Eye Brawl. But this guy actually appears like this in the game, so he looks sort of like Santa Claus running around shooting honey and stuff like that. Kind of interesting. The next thing that I picked up is the retro stuff. The first one here is Grand Theft Auto for PlayStation 1. It's the Collector's Edition version of this, but I don't have the rest of the Collector's Edition. I think the rest of the Collector's Edition included Grand Theft Auto 2 and London 1969, I think it was called. So that, I just got this one here. This game by itself, I believe I picked this up for about $5.25 off of eBay. That was shipped and everything, so pretty good because I really do want to get this back in the system and check it out. I do have fond memories of this original game. The next thing that I picked up was from a Value Village. I picked this up the other day. It is a Super Nintendo game, which is Looney Tunes or Tiny Toons Adventures Buster Bust Loose. This one here I paid $7 for, so I paid a little bit over its market value I think, but it's actually a really good game. I haven't actually played it, but I've seen footage of it and people speak pretty highly of this particular title, so happy to pick this one up, add it to my collection. I don't mind paying a little bit extra for it. Some of the next things that I picked up actually came from a pawn shop today, so I'll give you a run through of that. Some of these things I already had in my collection. Some of the things I picked up in thrift I also had in my collection too, but hopefully after I take a look at everything there'll be upgrades and things like that for me. If not, hopefully I'll be able to resell them and get some money out of it anyways to fund the rest of my collection. So the first title, which I already have in my collection that I picked up today, was Robotron 64. Now, all of these N64 games that I picked up today, they're all marked for $9.95, but in fact it was 2 for 1. The Buster's Pawn Shop, which I go to, has a 2 for 1 kind of deal right now, where if you buy one, you get the other one for free, and it's like, you know, it has to be that deal where it's, you know, equal or lesser value kind of thing. So this was the first one I picked up. Again, I said before, I already had this one in my collection. This one here is not an upgrade for me. I think it's probably a downgrade, so I'm not going to be using this. This was just bought by accident. I didn't realize I had it in my collection. I do need to get on top of that and stay, you know, on top of what I do have in my collection, because I seem to be doing this a little more frequently now. But yeah, Robotron 64. So for this one, I paid approximately $5 for that. The next one is actually a game which I don't know a whole lot about. I just picked it up because I like the artwork on it now. All of these games need a severe cleaning, but this one here is Dark Rift for the N64. Again, I paid approximately $5 for this one as well, and it's not in the world's greatest shape. Like, the label's definitely on the back is definitely beat up. It needs to be cleaned up for sure, but once it is, I think it'll look pretty good. This one here is a fighter, so you know, kind of like a Street Fighter kind of style game. So pretty cool. I'll have to check it out. I don't know what it's totally like, but I bought this kind of on a whim without really knowing a whole lot about it, because N64 is definitely not my console where I'm super knowledgeable about it. Also for the 64 though, I picked up this one as well, and I paid the $5 price tag on this as well. It's Wipeout 64, so super cool. Add that one in the collection. Same kind of thing, label on the back, beat up for some reason, and then the one in the front could use some cleaning, that's for sure. And the sides of it definitely, this will require some Goo Gone, but $5 for Wipeout 64, not too bad. The last of the 64 stuff that I picked up was this one, and probably the happiest, or not, I'm the happiest, rather, to add this one into my collection, and it's Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. I picked this one up for $5 as well. And this one's actually in the best condition of all of them, just needs a little Goo Gone, take off some of the stickiness to it, but otherwise it's nearly mint. I also picked up 2 other titles for different systems at the same time while I was at that pawn shop. I'll get into them right now. The first one is TMNT, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game for the GameCube, and it's not complete. That's the only problem with it. Otherwise, the disc is in pretty decent shape. It's definitely playable, so pretty happy to add this one in for sure, because GameCube games are a little hard to come by. I don't really see them in the wild too much, so sometimes I have to go to the pawn to pick up, you know, some GameCube titles. The next one, oh sorry, for this one here, I paid, similarly, I paid $5 for that one. And the one that was coupled with it was this one right here, which is an Xbox game. It's actually priced $1 cheaper than that one, because that one's priced for $9.95. This one's priced for $8.95. But so when I bought this one, you know, I got this one for free kind of thing. But it's definitely a title that I probably want to play even more than the other one. It's Ninja Gaiden Black, or Ninja Gaiden Black, depends on, I guess, on how you say that. But you know, $5 for this, excellent deal for sure. This one here is totally complete, and the disc is in excellent shape, really good shape actually, not a lot of wear on that one, considering the fact that this one here, you know, has seen the manuals, seen better days. The disc itself is actually in great shape. So that was the pawn shop finds, and now we'll move on to a thrift shop find that I found. Actually, it wasn't a thrift shop, it was Goodwill. So here we go. A couple of these titles I already have in my collection, but for the price point, not too bad, and they might actually be upgrades for me, so we'll have to see. The first one is WCW NWO Thunder. That's the game right here. It's a PlayStation 1 game. It's in really good shape, minus the case could probably use a little bit of love. But the manual and the disc are absolutely perfect, so it's near mint, I would say. It even still has like that the sticker seal that you, well, I mean, it's broken now, but still has that attached on there, so that looked like it was barely played. Another one that I picked up was Need for Speed High Stakes, and it's also complete as well. And the disc, it's in pretty good shape. There's a couple of small swirls or something on there, but nothing major. I think this might be a upgrade for me because that manual is in great shape. For that one there, I paid $1.50, and I also paid $1.50 for this one as well. The next part of it was probably the best part of that shopping experience right here. The first title that I picked up, and it's sealed, is Burnout 3 Takedown for the original Xbox. That's a sealed game, like factory sealed, not a reseal or anything like that. So it's pretty awesome, like brand new game. Picked this one up for $3. Also for $3, I picked up Midway Treasures, and you can see sort of some of the box art there. This is actually a racing game, so it has a bunch of different retro racing type stuff that obviously are Midway games. So there's Hydro Thunder, San Francisco Rush, Super Off-Road, Badlands, Race Driving, Stunt Runner, San Francisco Rush 2049, and Off-Road Thunder. So those are all the games that are on this disc. So that's pretty cool there. And this one here is also factory sealed, which is kind of sweet. Moving on, a game that I think is probably undervalued. This is in pretty good shape. Back of the manual is a little bit bubbly, or not manual, rather the case is a little bit bubbly, but otherwise it's pretty good all around. And this game is Unreal Championship 2. For this one here I paid $3. It is complete as well. And the disc is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it looks brand new. These must have all come in together, and whoever had them definitely took good care of them, because they didn't even bother opening these ones. These open ones are in really great shape. Another one that I picked up from that same Goodwill is this one right here, Soul Calibur 2. And what's cool about this is that if you get Soul Calibur 2 on the different systems like the Xbox, PS2, GameCube, they all had different characters in them. Like one character was different in each one. So this one included Spawn, and I think one of them had, like, it was Yoda or something. Well, I can't remember. I think Zelda was in one of them. I'm not sure, I can't remember. You can figure it out for yourself. But this one here has Spawn in it. So for the original Xbox, that's super cool. Glad to add this one in. I was looking for this actually, but now I have it, so really awesome. Again, this one was $3. And then finally, probably my favorite find of the day. I don't know if it's worth a whole lot, but it's definitely a cool game, and it's Silent Hill 2 for the original Xbox. Again, the case is in great shape, the manual is in decent shape as well, and the game itself is practically brand new. It's quite beautiful, really. I can't wait to revisit this game. I did play this in the past, and I'm looking forward to playing this again. Love the Silent Hill series, and I'm starting to get a good collection of the Silent Hill games going on. I found different ones over time now. I'm still looking for the PS1 version of Silent Hill at a reasonable price. I just haven't seen it yet out in the wild, so this is a good second place though for me. Looking forward to playing this one. So the next thing I'll do here is you can take a look at my cleaning station, which is you can just see over to the side there, but it'll be a pretty short deal here, so just stick with me and I'll get right to it right now. I thought I'd take a moment and just show you some of this now, how I've got things going on. I'm not going to do like an extensive look at these shelves just because I've shown them to you before actually a couple of times. If you're not aware of it though, these two shelves actually open up and you can go in behind there and there's more storage and things like that in behind. But if you want to see that, you can totally go check it out. And when I do a total proper game room tour later on, when this retro dungeon set up, I will definitely open those up again and show you how those work. But so far, that's really what's going on there. What I wanted to show you actually is where I clean my games, which is over here. You can see these two closet doors. The reason why I put closet doors here actually is because the basement here is pretty small. I don't really want to show you like over here because it's a total disaster right now. But basically the area that's over here, this is like a small area that's sort of between my laundry room and leading up to the retro dungeon. And when I had guests and things, I really don't want this stuff back here visible because it's not exactly pretty or anything like that. So I put a couple closet doors up, but I'll show you how this set up. So what you do is you can open up these two closet doors, and then in behind there is my retro dungeon cleaning station. So you can pull, once you have the doors closed, you can pull this chair out and kind of sit there and work away on it. That was a pretty cool idea for a small space, which is basically is what this is. Like, it's a very small space, so now I can sort of sit out in the middle area a little bit here, and I can work away in this cubby hole kind of situation. It's pretty cool. Just got a video there, one of my previous videos up on the screen, but got a computer set up here for watching, like, you know, cleaning tips or for repair things, and it's come in really handy lately. I also watch different pickup videos from other people while I'm cleaning things like that. I recently got this set up properly, so I've only used it a couple times so far, but it's great, and I'll probably be down here tonight as well. Actually, I'm going to edit this video trying to use this computer to see how it goes. There's the stack, though, I was speaking about before. This is what's left of what I need to clean, minus the games that I just picked up, which are sitting over there. What's really cool, though, is this monitor here I got on the thrift kind of side of things. Nothing's fancy or anything like that, but it is. It has digital input, so that's what I wanted. So it has a DVI input. That's all I was basically looking for in the monitor. It isn't like a widescreen or anything like that, but I did pick it up for under $10, so at a thrift shop. So works pretty awesome. It's actually not even mounted on a proper mount. It's actually just pieces of wood that I put it on there, and it actually works out really well. Like, it's super solid, it's not going anywhere. So, you know, for that was super cheap. The best part of this, though, actually is the computer that I picked up. This was also from a Goodwill, and this one here I paid $12 for. This computer is actually, and it's hard to see because there's not a lot of light here, but it's an Acer computer. It's Windows 7 computer originally. It's sort of like one of these sort of packaged kind of deals, like pre-packaged. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM, though, so it's plenty fast for watching videos and stuff like that. Really great little computer. When I got it, it didn't totally work right. So when I turned it on, nothing was really happening. So what I did was I basically just opened it up and cleaned it out, and then reseated all the chips and stuff like that, and put new thermal paste in and everything, and then fired it up, and away it went. So I paid $12. Basically, you put the two together, I paid $20, and I have myself an editing / workstation here, which is really wicked. Awesome deal. That's basically all I have to show you as far as this goes. So that's everything for this round of pickups here. I also showed off that little workstation over there that I got as well, just so you can kind of get an idea. Like I said before, though, I'll do a proper game room tour. So I would like to thank you again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. There's going to be a lot more to come for sure. Thumbs up this video if you feel so inclined, and I will see you all later.